Looking at Berkshire shares, flat on the year. Not a lot of action there. So when you go there, what are you looking for? What do you want to hear from Warren Buffett and company?
So, over the last 20 years, Berkshire has pretty much tracked the S&P. Its outperformance was way before that. But people who believe in Berkshire thinks it's undervalued based on its portfolio. And I think when people are going there, we have 50 members that are attending the conference. They're holders of millions of dollars. They're looking at what they're hearing, the signs. Obviously, the biggest question is Warren's age. He's 92 years old. And the one question is it worth more with him running it or with him passing on, as inevitably will happen?
Yeah, I want to correct myself. Berkshire Hathaway trading pretty much in line with the market this year, not flat.
Right.
So it's a conglomerate. A lot of people talk about conglomerate discount. Why do they have so much conviction about Berkshire Hathaway? Any thought about diversifying their investments by investing in different companies as opposed to investing in this diversified company?
So our members only have exposure in 22, 23% to public equities, and Berkshire is probably the biggest single holding. But a lot of Berkshire's holdings are our members' holdings as well. Apple was a very big holding, and that's 40% of the public portfolio. I would say that Berkshire represents what entrepreneurs like our members think about. It's a mix of operating businesses that it owns all of and dividend-paying companies. And that combination obviously has been a winning combination for our members. We have private equity, all-time high, 31%, and real estate in the mid-20s. And when you add that to public equity, it's a long-term bet that's quite similar to what Berkshire is doing.
So just a second ago, we showed a graphic. So 40% of your members have increased their stake in Berkshire Hathaway. 40% have kept it the same. 20% have decreased it. But basically, 80% of your members are saying, we're very happy with what the company is doing. What are you expecting going forward? We know a successor has been named for Warren Buffett. We know there are succession plans there, very different than the HBO show. But going forward, what is your expectations for the company? What do you want to hear over this weekend?
Our members meet in groups all over the world. We have 100 groups today. And one of the discussions is this is a unique company. People have been betting the jockey for years, meaning Warren. But at this point, the value is in the stock. And depending on how you look at it, the portfolio is a little undervalued. Another way to think about it is this has been an S&P substitute, but with more upside than the S&P today. It hasn't shown it in performance. Performance has been tracking the S&P for 20 years. But if you look at the S&P and you look at Berkshire, many of our members think there's more upside, or to put it differently, Berkshire is a little more undervalued with potential to grow. And some of that value could get unlocked with a different manager. Warren has assembled an extraordinary portfolio, but some of his policies might be different with the next management.
Wait, Michael, I want to be clear. So you think that once Warren Buffett perhaps retires or steps down, there's a lot more upside to this company under new management?
What I want to say is this is a unique company where you wonder whether Warren's policies today are holding back the full valuation. The stock is undervalued in some of our members' minds. And the debate that our members have is it better with him at the helm or not? And it's literally a debate that we have in groups all around because of its unique portfolio. It's all a reflection of his extraordinary talent. But at this moment, is it better? Will more value be unlocked after he's gone? And, even he has said to his own family, apparently, that they're better off investing in the S&P after he's gone. So even he's not completely convinced, but a lot of our members think there's great value there.